Hello everybody, welcome back to the Limit of Adhesion and Silly Season 2. This is Race 5, Radical versus Skippy at Oran Park. My name's Gareth and joining me once again in commentary, it's the man who puts Silly into motorsport. It's Dom. Dom, how are you?
I am particularly good today. I'm looking forward to this race. I expect this might be the most carnage-filled race of the entire championship, at least up to this point. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. How are you doing today?
I'm awesome, thanks man. Yeah, always tired, always excited though with the racing. So yes, as you say, this the particular twists of this competition should prove to be quite tricky for the drivers with a lot of crashing. So why don't you tell us what's in store?
Well, I always like the figure 8 races in week 13, but I didn't want everyone to have to buy, I can't even remember which oval track it is with the figure 8 track. So we're doing our own figure 8 here at Oran Park. The Skippies will be doing the south layout and the Radicals will be doing the full GP layout, so twice per lap. The two cars will intertwine on their routes and potentially plane crash.
Excellent stuff. Right, well that's should be quite terrifying for everyone involved. So we've got a couple of Skippies on the front row then, Dan Shura and Gareth Winslade, and then Merrin Hugavin and Sam Stott just behind them in the Radicals. Evan Conception, who was storming in the oval rounds, is in 5th alongside John Novak, Stephen Kernick and Chris White, and then we've got Sean Clark and Eric Piusi, Yanniman Pruis, Mark Innes, Michael Messenger and Stephen Greening, Dylan Kirkpatrick and Chris Forrester. Then we've got Rich Meesters, Gavin Kelly, Dano Hammond, Toma Lauren, Roberto Costa, Oliver Walker and Dom Parker at the back of the grid. So we are all set for bedlam with the cars mixed together like this. Red lights are on.
Hold your breath, drivers.
And here we go then. You can see that's Hugavin straight into the lead then as the Skippies are getting mugged left and right. So here they go into their turn one now. This is cut out the south loop, both front drivers off the track, and that's Conception straight through into the lead, followed by Kernick and White. Oh, someone going round there. Is that Chris White? Oh, and someone's piled into him as well.
Might have been Eric, was it? Eric and Chris White there getting together?
Yes. So lots of action already, and I think Kelly's had a few issues as well, has he? Oh, another contact there between Greening and... Greening's going round. Oh, that's Kelly going into the back. Yeah, a triple whammy. Meanwhile, look, here come the first of the Radicals then. It's Sam Stott in the lead.
GG Sam, good first lap for him.
Yeah, indeed. What happened to Hugavin?
I hope that we'll see some replays of the carnage throughout this one.
Yeah, so Sam Stott currently in the lead, and as you see, they have to dive through the cones to make it onto the full layout.
A couple of Grello cars to trip us up as well. Messenger and Walker are both in very similar Grello liveries. There is Messenger on screen.
Rightio, good news, good thing for us to see them, thank you. And there's Hugavin then, so all the way from the front down.
I think that's Yanniman, the second one in line there, with the great big mouth on the front of his car.
That's an awesome paint job, isn't it? Lovely turn there, champion corner. Right. Oh, Merrin too heavy on the throttle. One of our former hot lap heroes for the Radical hot laps that we used to do, so surprising to see him struggling like that.
I'm so oh, that was close.
That was darn close, yeah.
I'm so sad we've lost the SR8 though, especially because the SR10 doesn't seem to have had many raving reviews so far.
No, it's been a very polarising car. Wow, great move there by Conception as they came through Momo.
That was Kernick in the lead of the Skippies there, so great start for this race.
I wonder if Conception made a mistake, because he was in the lead, so
yeah, of course.
He must have fallen back behind.
Maybe got radicaled somewhere.
Yeah, that was Ollie Walker going through in the yellow and black. The Rumblebee, he's still got his Rumblebee paint on his Radical.
Oh, of course, that's what it is, isn't it?
Yeah. Mark Innes in his traditional eggplant mobile.
Embraced the dicky spirit of silly season.
We've offered some counselling for his obsession. He's got Dom Parker behind him as well. We're on board with Innes now.
Maybe it's an Oran Park thing between these two, because in the Beetle Lights, the very first round, these two were having a good battle.
They were indeed, yeah. Well remembered. So they come through the O'Brien aluminium dog leg, still the best named corner on the service.
as much of a tongue twister as the NGP Volvo Safe Driving Academy team.
Ah, you nailed it. Oh, Parker's going for a move here.
Oh, a little safety lift there, he wasn't sure.
No, well, you've got to be so careful, haven't you? Especially into that turn 1 corner. It's a very fast kink, but as it leads straight into that braking zone for turn 2, it's a real nightmare.
Yeah, exactly. And to be honest, when I was planning this race, I didn't take into account the fact that the pit road also comes across turn 1 for the radicals, that little kink. So there's not only the skippies coming across the path, there's then anyone coming out of the pits, which, you know, you'd expect the cars to probably end up with some damage in this race, so there will be cars in and out of the pits, and yeah, it's one to watch out for.
Well, that's it, isn't it? Because as you say, when they come out the pit lane, they have to do the south layout, which is what the official track layout for this race, when you set it up, is. So, yeah, that is just adding to the jeopardies. Parker's still not getting through, but he's got a great chance here coming onto the main straight. Doesn't look like he's got any... Oh no, there is a Skippy ahead. Yeah, it's Winslade. They're alongside. Skippy's out the way. And there's another one rejoining the race.
So that'll be a penalty for that pit exit then, because Parker just get them moved in there. Yeah, that radical needed to cut across the track and, like you say, rejoin the south layout. So that'll actually, I think that was Novak coming out the pits there?
Yes.
So that'll actually be another drive-through for him then.
Whoa! Yes. Oh, and a huge accident now between Yanham and Pruis. And not sure which Skippies that is. Winslade's off the road. I recognise that one. Dan Shaw there.
The mouth was upside down.
Yeah. Huge accident there. We're on board with Chris Parker. Forrester, I beg your pardon. Running
That's a new driver.
Oh, yeah. Do you know what it is? When we had that onboard view looking back from Parker's rear wing, and I noticed his new product placement for his Twitch channel, and I just had it stuck in my mind.
The power of advertising.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow,
Walker's
radical's looking a bit beaten up. Gets through though. Nice move there on Mises. Rich Mises.
Good ID there, I wasn't sure.
So is this a replay of that big... No, that's
Hooger in turn 1, like their first lap of the road. Oh, they're all going off the road.
Yes. Oh, wow.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
Everyone getting it wrong. Oh, huge pile up between the radicals there.
So that's what put Stott towards the front then. Everyone just fell off the road. He's on board with Rich.
I believe that is the Shell hairpin.
Oh, great dodge.
The Shell oils one, as we call it. Wow.
He was so close to getting through there.
It's horrible like that when you think you've made it and then it just doesn't work. And that was Champion Corner as well, which is the other one that really catches you out. Oh wow, Rich so slow on the way into the pits.
Speaking of being caught out,
Gavin.
Surely Kelly's not going to get double whammy, dear. What's
Oh, he's slow on the way out as well. Oh no, and he's gone the wrong way.
No, damage again. That's going to be straight back into the pits.
Humongously bad there.
Don't believe it. No way.
Oh, he's missing all his nose. Oh, that was the big one we saw with Pruis. Jeez, that was horrific. I think that's Steve Koenig in the blue and blue.
Yes.
And who's that? I like that. That's the official sort of Skippy style livery, isn't it?
Yeah,
Stripes.
no, it is. That was a classic Radical on the power there. I think anyone that's driven the Radical, if you've never had that crash yourself, then everyone in the Radical,
right.
Yeah, everyone in the Radical has done that at some point. Oh, that's so unfortunate for the guys that were racing up behind.
So Kelly back on track now in 9th place. Here's Parker coming up to put another lap on. Getting very close to Winslade, who was battling away there with Koenig, I believe, was it? No, maybe they're just that was just someone who was lapping.
Yeah,
maybe.
because there's Koenig just going round in front there. Koenig just had a bit of a half spin. Yeah, the Radicals are actually the slower lap versus the Skippy, so it's actually the Skippies that are fastest on the standings board there, simply because they're doing the shorter layouts. Piussi catches a nice slide there. So each time we see a Radical pass the Skippy, it's not that it's lapping it, it's actually kind of unlapping itself temporarily.
Yeah. Was that Costa off the road there in P6 in the skips? I don't know how much time Roberto's had in there. Skippy actually. So there's Sam then coming up on 2 Skippies at the same time. That's Kelly gets through.
Yeah, that was an awkward time for him to caught them two there, especially as they were both on different lines. It kind of made a bit of a rolling roadblock for Scott there, but nice and patient,
Yes,
waiting until he
indeed.
could get past on the power.
And this nice wide shot just shows you the issues that they have with the cars trying to get across the middle of the main straight to get to the safety of South Layout Turn 1.
So
Terrifying.
many converging lines, aren't there?
Yeah. There's some ridiculous tiny little tracks. Oh,
No!
it's gone!
That was like the
Unlucky
world's
for-
longest spin. Like it was gone, he caught it, it was gone, he caught it, it was gone, he caught it, and then he's gone.
Yeah. Massively unfortunate for Sam there, who falls out of the lead. Messenger up into first now, and Parker in third. So he's coming fast from the back of the grid, look. There's Tom Malarin.
Two old
And he's
sparring
chasing Ollie
partners.
Walker.
Yeah. Seen these two have some great battles over the seasons.
Slugfest, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, Ollie really hanging onto the car there. Huge tank slapper as he came through Champion Corner once again.
That corner's got that horrible bump on the inside, and the Radicals are sort of quite a stiff suspension, aren't they? It just unsettles them, really. Good for us, for the entertainment, but bad for the drivers.
Yeah, I think it's the hardest corner on the track for me to get it in, to get the nose in on that corner, yeah. And it's just after you've just survived the horrors of T1, T2.
As your reward, have a bumpy corner.
Yeah. Look at the queue piling into the pit lane.
Oh, Walker chopped in there.
Wow, they're chopping the nose on Kelly there. That's really savage. And he's got enough to worry about with Chris White right behind him, look. Oh! Wow, that was close.
I think the Skippies have sort of figured out very soon that they want to hug that inside line of their turn one. Whoa!
Yes, indeed. Wow, Ollie having more issues before he even gets to the corner. And Tor says, thank you very much.
Good catch in the end, though. I thought he was going round there. But yeah,
Yeah,
so the
indeed.
Radicals are hugging tight right, and the Skippies are hugging tight left. Just trying to
That
keep
one
out of
wasn't.
each other's way as best they can, at least.
It's showing Sam Stott now in the pit lane, which is a big shame after he was running P1.
Here he is. Chris White gets the move on Kelly there.
Yeah. But it's showing... Where is Kelly in the order? So
jeez.
he's running 9th.
Oh, Chris has made a mess there, made a mistake through the downhill chicane.
I wonder if Chris is a better part of a lap up, actually. Whoa, that's what happened to Sam then. Gets into Winslade.
Oh, this is on the track. Gets away. Whoa.
Whoa. That's exactly the carnage you were... Wow, oh my God.
That was
Tom
not
trying to
correct.
Straight through the middle of the two Skippies, and oof.
Misjudged the gap there, didn't he?
Yeah. So
So that's put Innes into second in the in the Radicals there.
and look at that, everyone a lap down now on Conception. So he's having a trouble-free run at the front of the Skippies. Innes now in the lead of the Radicals, as you say. And there's Ollie Walker now in 6th, and he's still chasing Tour.
Trying to make amends after that little slide he had, was it last lap or a couple of laps ago?
Yes, indeed, yeah. And here is Messenger.
More carnage.
Straight through the middle. Oh, and is that what upset Chris White then when we cut to him being off the road here earlier?
Yeah, we didn't actually see how White got past Kelly, did we? Because we saw him. We saw he was behind Kelly, went on board, and then the next time we picked them up, Kelly was back in front. Sorry, Chris had got in front of Kelly then, but then we saw Chris running wide.
But Kelly is the better part of a lap behind those two, so he's reeling the gap in, I think. Oh, there's something going on in the back final corner. I saw a cloud of smoke there.
There it is.
And there's the remains of it. So he's had a big one.
And Kelly's missing his rear wing. Is that going to be a third trip into the pit lane?
He's going to be fuming.
Speaking of rear wings, Malarian's isn't looking in showroom condition.
No, and that is the funny thing about this old Radical SR8. The wing does get very crumpled up. It doesn't seem to fall off. Oh, and this is what happened then. That's Ollie Walker going through and round he goes, and then there's a big schmozzle with Roberto and Chris White. Here's Novak out the pits.
Oh my god, that was close.
That was scary close.
Jeez.
And as predicted, Kelly back in the pit lane.
Is he collecting like frequent flyer points for his trip through, do you think?
Maybe he's really hungry and he keeps getting given burgers as he goes in. It's like a drive-through for him. So, Conception still in the lead of the Skippies from Winslade and Koenig in P3. And then in the Radicals, we've got Messenger leading Innes and Stott back up to third. Parker now down in fourth after his Skippy collision earlier. There's an absolute train of Radicals coming down the main straight then. That's Innes and Stott and Pruis.
Yeah, just trying to stay out of the way. These two!
Oh, no! That was way too late, Yanneman. Big shame.
He's done to Stott what Stott has done to so many before him.
And bags of money will be changing hands.
Oh no!
Mark's getting it wrong from third place. That's not good.
He finally got got Stott from breathing down his neck, and 2 corners later, drops it
look
on
at that.
bump.
Parker's just taken 2 places, and he's back up into second.
Just, I would say, yeah, it's jumping around. So, because the standings board wants to see cars on the south layout, it gets a little bit confused when the Radicals are on the GP section. So
right.
Parker is showing 4th or 5th. I think it'll be 4th by the time it works out there. Just give it a wide berth, that standings board for the Radicals.
Yes, it's. I've just been watching, mesmerised. He's gone up and down like a yo-yo. There's Piusi then. He's recovered to 4th place, looking quite nice in terms of position for him.
Very
and
wisely
Messenger's
pulling
gone red.
Across. Yeah, off the road there. Good spot. Yeah, Piusi very wisely pulling away from the racing line there, just to give the Radicals somewhere to go down the main straight there.
Yeah, you've got to really keep an eye on your relative and your rear mirror. The speed differential between these two is absolutely mental. That's Mista's having a bit of a wild time. Oh, it's close! Wow, Pruis really took his life in his own hands there as he got through.
Absolutely
trusting
sent
Rich
it there,
to
yeah.
keep it out of his car.
Nice job between them both, though.
Yeah. So here's our race leader, Evan Conception.
He needs his wings clipping, I think. We need to find a way to slow him down.
Well, I'm just can't wait to see what happens when we get back to the main seasons again, and how he stacks up against the rest of the field. It's going to be absolutely fascinating.
Yeah, no, same. I'm looking forward to it for sure.
Yeah, I mean, we've got new quick drivers joining all the time. Particularly interested to see how it's going to go, you know, with Art Delman. Once again, Messenger. Is this how he ended up off the road? He's
almost rolls it.
Oh, well held though. So he's dodging. Was that Winslade? Was it?
Yeah. Oh my lord, that was so close to going over. I think out of all that, he's managed to escape with no damage.
Incredible.
And still in the lead.
Nick Burke has just joined the LOA as well. Looking forward to see what he can do. He's looking quite rapid. Very used to the LMP2, which will excite you, no doubt, with endurance racing.
Absolutely, absolute bay of a car is the LMP2. Love a bit of lap.
Yeah, more people for the lampings would be good.
Well, we've had quite a few drivers joining in the off season, both for F3 and GT3. So a lot of new faces on the grid. I think last time I looked at the GT3 sign-up sheet, there's something like 54 names on it. So
that's incredible.
Yeah, looking forward to a mighty season coming up. There's a spinner on the GP layout there. I just saw coming onto the bridge as we're watching Malarin chasing down Innes. I think it was Meesters, I think.
I'm scanning up and down like a yo-yo looking for number 11, but is it position 11 that went round?
I honestly don't know. I just saw there was sort of a car sideways with a cloud of smoke.
Yeah. Oh, this is close between Malarin and Innes, look. Malarin's trying to bump draft, as you can tell by the state of his bodywork. Innes' car looks very clean.
Oh, he dropped it too soon!
Wow, there's got a Skippy in there as well.
Absolute curse. The Skippy's still bouncing around.
Oh, poor Eric.
Oh, God, I hope he's not in VR. That would have been seasick time. It just kept bouncing. Is the Skippy still on the old damage model? Looked like it.
I don't know, actually. Yeah, I imagine it is. Oh,
massive tank
just got the slapper on.
So Eric was already in the wall there before the radicals got to him.
He was, and I don't really know how he's managed that. Is this what we're going to see now? Oh, so Koenig came into the back of him.
Yeah, he got sort of offline through that uphill chicane there. Got offline on the entry, then offline on the exit, and then the overspeed from Koenig to give him a little love tap, I think. Is it busy? Oh, Kelly again, surely not. Getting murdered.
Poor old Kelly.
He's not going to be a happy bunny after this one.
Oh, we got a three-way here. Wow, this is brutal stuff. So Stephen Greening giving Evan Conception a bit of a bullying. Heading to the checkered flag here. Oh, someone's in the wall in the final corner.
Oh,
they've made contact.
The old dog showing the new boy who's in charge around here.
Absolutely, yeah. And look at that. Koenig in the pit lane from P2. So Winslade's in third now.
That was Evan for the win as well, crossing the line there.
Yes, it was, yeah. Sorry, I was a bit confused by what was going on the standing board. But yeah, so Evan has picked up the victory. And Messenger has won the radicals.
Mostly stayed out of trouble other than almost rolling it on the grass.
Yeah, he's done a very quiet race. Sam Stock goes P2, and here comes Don Parker for P3, I assume. But I won't confirm until he's crossed the line.
Better safe than sorry, innit? Never really sure.
Yeah, learned my lesson. There he is then, P3. P2 for Winslade in Skippies, and Koenig comes home P3. Good job on the podium, mate.
Yeah, really nice showing there. And these two are going to battle all the way to the line.
It's Malarin who gets the P4, Hugvin settles for P7, and Innes comes home P5 in the radical. Oh! Triple way slammer roller. Oh, here comes Merrin as well.
We've got straight through.
He scooped him. You can see people aiming at each other. You missed! Self-murder. Oh. Done. Replay of Innes and ouch. Malarin must have just come out of the pits then for that to happen. Yeah, here he is. Boom, not working on his relative.
That must have been sort of end of the lap just there, sort of end of the race at least.
I'd be aggrieved if I was marked for that one.
Yeah, I think I would.
Okay, let's take a look at the championship standings after that event then. Don Parker on 96 points with Oliver Walker and Tom Lauren both on 87. Then we've got 86 points for Michael Messenger, who won the Radicals there. Gavin Kelly in 5th, and Evan Conception, who won the Skippies, is in 6th. Then we've got Stephen Greening, Mark Innes, Chris Forrester and Eric Piusi rounding out the top 10. Pruis is up to 11th place, Costa is in 12th. And we've got Kernick, Hammond, Winslade, Stott, Meesters and Chris White in 18th place. Wow, it's a big drop in points for Chris there.
Yeah, absolutely. It's it's been all about consistency all the way along, hasn't it? Sort of being at the top every race.
Yeah, and also being in every race as well, because unlike the normal seasons, there are no drop rounds here. So if you're not in every round, you will not win the championship or be on the podium. So looking a bit further down then, surprising to see Stam all the way down there in 16th place. Rich Meesters is there. Then we've got Chris White 18th.
I think below Chris was sort of a lot of the drivers that have only done 1 or 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Or 1 or 2 races even, I guess. Dropping down the order there.
Cool. So as a reminder then, you can find us at limitofadhesion.com, facebook.com/limitofadhesion, and don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and give us a kind thumbs up on videos if you have enjoyed these crazy races that we've been having. We've got a few more rounds coming up of the silly season before we get back to GT3 and Formula 3 action. GT3 starting at Watkins Glen.
Indeed.
So lots to look forward to in the LOA, and including the official video of the Logic Plug-Geddon operation. So yes, lots to look forward to at the LOA. Dom, thanks for joining me once again. We'll see you next time.
Bye.